Hello everybody, my name is Autumn Rain and I am joining BookTube. I'm super excited. I just found out this platform existed. Otherwise, I would have been on it a long time ago. I love reading and I am just like, I'm stoked. I am honestly so stoked. Oh my gosh. Oh, also, heads up. I made a Facebook group. So, if you want to be around other BookTube newbies and talk to them, like we can give each other book recommendations and grow our channels together and just be in each other's atmosphere, that would be fantastic. Join the Facebook group, please, because I want to know other BookTube newbies. I mean, I really do want to know you, and hopefully, you know, you want to know me too. Okay, so I learned about this BookTube Newbie tag, and I thought, oh, this is the perfect way to introduce myself. Now, I'm going to answer these questions. I'm super excited. I haven't looked at them. This is my first time, and let's go. Yes. Why did you start this channel? Okay. I started it for the community and also because I love books. I read them all the time. Like I said, I just found out about this and I was like, oh my gosh, I could be a booktuber? That's amazing. I already have a YouTube channel where I go over books, but they're like self-help type books. So far, I think they're over here.
I've gone over Think and Grow Rich, The Power of Habit, Flow, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, You Can Retire Sooner Than You Think, which is really a good one, and The Happiness Hypothesis, because I'm all about like holistic wealth.
But I read other books in my free time. I read, you know,
YA fiction, fantasy, sci-fi, you name it. And yeah, I really want to share that too. I'm not just one genre of books.
And so yes, that's why I started this channel, and I'm super excited. I don't just want to be on these type of books. I want to be on all the books that I love, especially the books I love the most. Question number 2. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? I think that I can bring my personality.
You know, I'm very positive and I'm very bright. I have like super dramatic gestures and hopefully I can keep you interested. And I can really share my passion for books too because I have a very expressive face. And so, you know, like friends scare me sometimes just because they want to see my eyes go super big. And, you know, sometimes they'll tell me things just to see me pout. And, you know, when I read books, I really feel the emotions. And even when I'm reading, you can see my facial expressions. Like, I'm thinking about some books right now that were really sad. Anyway, I think if you want to really, I don't want to say empathic reader, but, like, if you want somebody who really just dives into the book, like, they are a part of the story, then yes, I am that person. And when I recommend a book to you, I'm recommending it to you from the bottom of my heart. And when I say, don't touch this book with a 10-foot pole, then I mean it, because that book hurt me in some way.
Anyway, yes, I guess what I'm saying is I can bring my personality, my crazy facial expressions, and my passion, and yes, those are what I can bring the book to. And I hopefully some other things too. I can be your friend. That would be really nice. I'd like to be your friend. I can bring friendship. Okay, next question. Number 3. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I'm really excited for this new series idea that I have where I read series that I haven't read for the first time. So like I've never read Harry Potter. I know, it's a sin. I'm very sorry.
But I've never done it because I didn't get into reading until about middle school, and for some reason I was like reading other stuff first, and then by the time I looked up and I really wanted to read Harry Potter, I was in high school and I was like, oh, I don't know, I was really busy, and then I went to college, and now here I am, and I missed that boat. I haven't read City of Bones, I haven't read Twilight, though I don't regret that one.
Anyway, there are a lot of books, series that I haven't read even though I read a lot, and so I think it would be really interesting to read those and record my thoughts and expressions.
Let me think if there's another reason. You know, actually I think one of the things I'm most excited about is showing people a different version of myself, because I think that I have a lot of friends where I don't talk about books with them that often. That's just not the kind of like friendship that we have. I'll be excited to share my passions and, you know, come alive in a way that I don't always come alive in during a normal conversation, because books like get me excited, and so you'll see me being like,
and then she did this! And I don't know, it'd be fun to like share that with people. And so, yes. That's the second thing I'm most excited for starting this channel. Okay. The 4th question is, why do you love reading? I love reading Because I can fall into a book. So there's always that saying, like, books fall open, you fall in, and I really do feel like that. And I also feel like reading is not just an escape from your life, it's kind of like a vacation.
You know, you don't have to have a good reason to take a vacation. It's not just like, oh my gosh, like all these terrible things are happening and I just need to escape. You just take a vacation just to enjoy yourself. And I feel like I take vacations when I read books. I really am transported someplace. Maybe I have an overactive imagination. I don't know. But I really am involved in the story, and it's so nice to just see from different perspectives and go places that I can't even go in real life, right? Like, yeah, and it's just, it really is amazing. And
I kind of feel like I have a home in books. I don't know if that makes sense, but I definitely feel like I have a home in books sometimes, and they can be very, very welcoming. And yes.
Yeah, there's just nothing like it because I'm totally concentrated on what's happening. It's fantastic. I really do get to just have my imagination go into overdrive, and I'm a part of the story. You know, I'm not like a bystander per se, like I'm in it.
So 5, what book or series got you into reading? That's an easy one. Scott Westerfield. Oh, I guess he's an author. Wait a second. Oh, the Midnighter series, of course. Okay, so the Midnighter series was the first series I read that really got me into reading. And after that, I was on to So Yesterday by Scott Westerfield, Peeps, the Leviathan series, and I'm sure more things. Oh, Uglies, that was the big one. I loved the Ugly series. Oh my gosh, she had me hooked. That was really when I became an avid reader. I was in it. Oh my gosh, I was in it.
I'm still in it. I love it, and I love Scott Westerfield, so thank you. Thank you for getting me into reading. Before that, I actually thought I hated reading. I don't know if I thought I hated it, but I definitely was like, I do not prefer this. And that's because I was only reading the books that had like the gold or silver stickers on them, like the Newbery tags. It's like, so amazing! And no, like they weren't. Not to me, because I was a young child. I was only in the 6th grade. I did not understand the nuances that the authors were trying to present to me. Honestly, do I now? I have no idea. But I do know that back then I was like, oh, this is a drag. And I think that's really because reading is a personal preference, right? Like if you are hardcore into sci-fi or like gory horror type books, reading a romance novel by Nora Roberts probably is not what you want to do. And if those are like one of the first books you read, you're probably going to be like, I just like reading. Not that those are the first books I read, but basically I was reading books that my teachers had assigned me. They were not my preference. And I originally thought, like, I was like, reading kind of sucks, low-key.
I know, that is blasphemy, because it doesn't, obviously. So yeah, read to your preference. I love that. And once I like actually read a book that I was interested in, I was off to the races. Yes. Okay. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? That's also an easy one. How do you guys read so much? You make me feel pathetic.
Like, honestly, I used to read a book a day, and now I read like a book a week. And compared to you guys, maybe I just don't read. Like, I feel so slow. Like, for example, like Clockwork Reader, I'm like, what is this? I don't understand.
And I know, like, if you're a new booktuber, or you just like, you know, you're on this platform, like you're deep in it, I feel like you have the same question.
How are these people reading so much? I don't understand. Like, and I know that other people look at me and they say the same thing, but honestly, and maybe I just haven't read as many books. I went to college for a while, and it was just not a place where I could read too often, but that's my number one question, for sure.
The next question, number 7, is, what challenges do you think starting a BookTube channel will be the hardest to overcome?
I'm filming myself, and I think it's very weird to just look at the barrel of a camera, rather look at a friend, and they say, good job, you're doing great, keep on going. But just looking at the camera, I'm kind of like,
But other than that, I think I'll be good. I'm actually camera shy, even though you wouldn't be able to tell from my videos. And so thinking about the camera too much makes me like, but it's fine. Yes, I think that might be a little bit hard to overcome, bringing the same energy as if I was, you know, in front of somebody. But I think I'll get over it pretty quickly. I can't think of any other challenges, and I think I'm going to claim ignorance on that one. I'm just ignorant because I haven't been in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure I will be disillusioned quickly.
But for right now, I'm not seeing anything that's like, how am I going to get over that? Because I will read regardless of whether or not I am on BookTube. Reading is a firm part of my life. I will be reading. Best believe. The one thing I will say is consistency. So, posting, I plan to post every Tuesday and Thursday. I think it could be hard to post with regularity like that because you know, my schedule isn't always regular. But I'm going to do my best for you guys.
Okay. Now, number 8, when did you start reading? I started reading in the 6th grade. So what am I when I, like, am I 13? Was I 13? I'm not 13 now, I know that. But I think I was 13 when I started reading.
Oh, wait, like, when I started, I don't know, I was very young when I started reading. I started reading around the same time everyone else did, like when they were 4, maybe? Is that when you learned how to read? But when I started reading for, like, enjoyment and pleasure and stuff like that, not just so that I could know my language, and how to, you know, read it. That was when I was 13.
Okay. Where do you read? I read everywhere. I don't know what that means. Like, am I supposed to reveal my location right now? What? I read in my bed. I read in my hammock. I read, you know, at the library. I'll read anywhere. Like, one time I was at a party. It was like a beer pong tournament. And this was in my college, obviously. And I was supposed to be competing. But no, I actually just cleared off all the alcohol and all the drinks, and I just laid down on a counter and I had a raid. Why? Because I was reading the Crooked Kingdom series, which is my favorite series. So obviously, you see why I had to drop everything. I had to drop everything, and I just had to read. And drunk people would come by me and they were like, whoa, what are you doing? But like, if you've read this series, if you've read the Crooked Kingdom series, you know exactly why I had to stop what I was doing. Oh, what a night. What a night. Thank you, Light. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I'll read anywhere. What is that rhyme? The Sam's I Am, Green Eggs and Ham. I would read in the dark, in the park, in the rain, on a train, in a car, in a tree, in a house, in a box. I will read here or there or anywhere.
Facts. Alrighty. On to the last question. Question number 10. What kind of books do you read? I am basic. So I like to read YA fiction. As a matter of fact, I will probably start like a little, I don't know what you call it, like a series, like a playlist called Basic and Proud. I don't know. But I will read whatever YA trash is out there. Guaranteed. Not guaranteed, but I will read a lot of trash.
Not to say all YA books are trash. I actually think that YA books are really amazing because a lot of times the standards are high. And the authors really, you know, bring something to the table, and there's a great story, great characters, great plot and plot development, and I am just always so stoked when I go to my library and I look at what's new and I'm like, oh, what am I going to read this time? But yeah, a lot of YA fiction, almost entirely YA fiction, though I will venture outside of that occasionally, but that is my genre.
Yes, I am basic. I accept it. It is okay. Now it looks like those are all of the questions, but that's fine. I'm very happy that I got to talk to you. Like I said, I hope we can be friends.
I don't know if you like this because I was just introducing myself, but honestly, subscribe anyway. Why not? Just subscribe to me, and I would be happy to have you. Yes, I was going to say like as a part of the family, I don't have like a cool catchphrase or anything like that yet, but please subscribe, and like I said, we can be friends. I will answer every single comment. So, if you have something you want to say, I will be on it. I will answer you just like that. And I am just super excited to be joining BookTube and to be a part of this community.
So thank you for watching this video if you somehow made it this far, and I will see you next time. Bye!